Did you know that the average obesity rate in the US is over 40%? But in Japan, it's just around 4%? How is it possible that two wealthy modern countries have such drastically different health outcomes? Is it genetics? Culture? Is it diet? Or maybe something you've never thought about? Today, we're diving deep into how Japan outsmarted obesity while America fell into it. And trust me, the answer will surprise you. Before we get into it, let me ask you, if you had to guess, what's the number one reason Japan has stayed lean? Is it portion sizes? Is it their daily activity? Or maybe their laws? Think about it, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why. Segment 1. Food culture. In America, food is fast, cheap, and massive. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a small soda that was actually small? In Japan, portion sizes are tiny compared to the US. But here's the thing. It's not just about eating less. It's about how they eat. America's food culture. Supersized portions. Fast food chains dominating. Soda consumption and hidden sugars. Japan's food culture. Smaller portions. Lots of variety in one meal. Fresh fish, rice, vegetables, fermented foods. Importance of presentation. Eat with your eyes first. If restaurants in your country cut portion sizes in half tomorrow, would you eat less or just buy more? When you think of Japanese food, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Sushi, ramen, miso soup. And how does that compare to an American cheeseburger with fries? In Japan, meals aren't eaten in a rush. They're treated like a mindful experience. Here's a question for you. Do you think the way you eat, fast versus slow, affects how much you consume? Science says yes. When you eat, your stomach sends signals to your brain through hormones like leptin and ghrelin to indicate satiety. But this process takes 15 to 20 minutes to fully register. If you eat fast, you can consume a lot of extra calories before your brain realizes you're full. People who eat quickly are more likely to overeat. If you eating slowly gives your brain time to catch up with your stomach. Segment 2. Daily movement. Here's something you might not know. In Japan, most people rely on trains, subways, and walking. Think about an average American commute, sitting in a car, maybe grabbing drive-through on the way. But in Japan, walking to the station, climbing stairs, rushing through platforms. They walk thousands of extra steps every single day without even hitting the gym. Japan's walking culture, reliance on public transport, built-in daily steps, school children walking to school, elderly staying active in parks and community centers. America's car culture, suburban sprawl equals driving everywhere, long commutes, sitting jobs, sedentary lifestyle. How many steps do you take daily? Less than 5,000 or more than 10,000? Be honest. So let me ask you, if you didn't even change your diet, but you walked 5,000 more steps a day, how much healthier would you be? Segment 3. Social pressure and laws. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know Japan has a law called the Metabo Law? It actually requires companies and local governments to measure employees' waistlines after age 40. If it's above a certain size, you're encouraged, sometimes pressured, to slim down. Imagine if America had a law that literally measured your waistline every year. Do you think obesity rates would drop, or would people rebel? Let me know what you think in the comments. Japan. Being slim is socially expected. Subtle peer pressure to stay fit. Health is tied to responsibility. America. Body positivity. Movement. Good in many ways, but may normalize unhealthy habits. Less social shame around overeating. Do you think social pressure helps people stay healthy, or does it create harmful stress? Would you want your society to hold you accountable for your weight? Segment 4. Food marketing and advertising. In the US, junk food ads are everywhere. Cartoons selling cereal, fast food mascots, giant billboards. But in Japan, the culture around advertising food is different. Healthier options are normalized, and high-calorie fast foods aren't promoted with the same intensity. Here's my question. Do you think advertising shapes your cravings more than actual hunger? Because if you've ever walked into a store craving chips just because you saw a commercial, you already know the answer. US. Aggressive marketing of junk food, kids targeted with cartoons and mascots, billions spent on ads for soda, chips, candy. Japan. Ads focus on variety, freshness, seasonal foods. Social status tied to slimness equals healthier food normalized. Have you ever bought food just because of a commercial, not because you were hungry? If junk food ads disappeared tomorrow, how would your diet change? Segment 5. Mindset and tradition. There's a Japanese saying, hara hachi bu, which means, eat until you're 80% full. It's a mindset deeply rooted in their culture. Compare that to the American saying, go big or go home. Which one do you think leads to a slimmer waistline? The secret to health isn't just what you eat, but the attitude you bring to eating itself. Japanese philosophy. Hara hachi bu. Built-in mindfulness. Okinawa longevity studies. American mindset. Go big or go home. Buffets, supersizing, value meals. Which phrase do you personally live by? 80% full or clean the plate? Do you think mindset is more powerful than willpower when it comes to food? Segment 6. Schools and early habits. Japan. School lunches equals balanced, portion-controlled, eaten together. Kids serve each other, respect for food. US. Pizza, nuggets, fries dominate cafeterias. Vending machines with soda. Do you remember your school lunches? Were they healthy? Segment 7. Healthcare costs and consequences. US. Billions spent on obesity-related diseases, diabetes, heart disease. Insurance companies versus personal responsibility. Japan. Lower obesity is equal to lower healthcare costs. Preventative care is more than treatment. Prevention or treatment? Which should come first? Segment 8. What can America learn? Portion control, walking infrastructure, school lunch reform, mindset change. But here's the real question. If you had to pick one Japanese habit to adopt, what would it be? Smaller portions, walking more, or mindful eating? Do you think would it actually make a difference? Japan didn't escape obesity by accident. It was culture, laws, lifestyle, and mindset working together. America's obesity crisis wasn't inevitable either. It's a result of choices, environment, and habits. Japan didn't just escape obesity, it built a system where health is the default. America chose convenience, big portions, and freedom, but at the cost of health. The real question is, which path will you choose? I want to hear your thoughts. Which habit do you think America should borrow from Japan first? Drop your answers in the comments. I'll be reading them all. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, share this video with a friend who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into health, culture, and lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest habits create the biggest results.